Hey, it is Nika from Fabulously Creative, and welcome to my first plan with me on my brand new channel. I kind of separated my planners from all of my other stuff. So if you are coming from my main channel, welcome. And if you are brand new, welcome. So I will be setting up my 2 pocket planners for the week. This one is kind of just my everyday main planner. And then this is the Filofax Pocket Domino, and this is my self-care planner. So for my everyday planner, I will be using, I pulled out this everyday book, and then for my self-care planner, I pulled out the Happy Illustrations and the Wellness, and I also have some little fussy cutting stuff on my desk. These are just a bunch of flowers that I cut. They're a bunch of digitals, and then some random stuff that I cut from my digitals, which I'll leave the link in the description. But that is what I will be using. So I will start with my everyday planner. And this one is just kind of simple. I keep this one kind of simple. It's kind of an everyday catch-all planner. And I cut all these flowers out because I want to try and use them kind of like washi tape. And that's the reason I cut so many. Let's see. I may still, let's see. I may still add, let me just add a piece of my favorite washi. I feel like this one washi tape winds up on every planner spread, or just about every, I don't know, it's my current favorite. I may end up covering it up. But if, okay, yeah, I'm going to cover it up. I don't need to pull it up, but I don't know, I may not be able to get it up. I'll leave it on the other side. You know what? I'll just move it. I'll move it to the top. Just a floral border things, but it is, you know what, I'm gonna turn this one over. It is a challenge getting the backing off.